Hello everybody, welcome back to Back Out of the Case. This is Skyfly44, aka Zek44, and today I'm playing some more Ratchet and Clank. Final video of this. I've had so much trouble, and by trouble I mean I've spent so much time trying to get every single gold weapon in the game. Yeah, this wasn't entirely fun. Now to go in to show you everything. I'm going to show you all the gold weapons, I'm going to get the ryno, show you that, and then show the last few goodies at the bottom. Oh well. First off, we're going to be showing off the gold bomb glove. Very useful. Very, very useful, I'm going to say that. The gold bomb glove has a huge ass explosion. And does more damage than it generally always does. Really good for destroying any kind of crates and stuff. Let's go with the gold Glove of Doom. This thing's actually pretty cool. Now they're huge. Oh, these guys are huge now and they do a lot of damage. And it's just awesome. Yeah, let's go with the gold pyroster. Whoever said the pyroster sucked will not say the gold pyroster sucked. It has greater damage, greater range, and it's just absolute. It pretty much can kill almost anything that doesn't need multiple hyper strikes to kill off. Which makes it absolutely amazing. I mean, look at all that carnage. Now, let's go and see the gold blaster. Don't have too much ammo for this, but oh well. Basically what this does, now the shots can actually ricochet. And they also, what was it called? They do more damage. I almost forgot to actually show off, but if you actually crouch... no, wait, shit, I can't do it. But if you actually crouch twice with the... What was it called? If you actually crouch twice with the thruster pack, you can actually strafe. But it's not all that great. Oh well. Let's go and show off the... Let's go and show off the decoy glove. Now it can actually, I believe, can take more damage, but once it takes enough damage, it explodes. And the Tesla claw, absolutely amazing, can destroy the entire final boss without any kind of issue. I completely destroyed it, but actually I completely destroyed the final boss within 200 ammo with the gold Tesla claw. Now let's move. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's now go through the... Damn, they killed them all. Can't go to use suck cannon just yet. Let's use the gold morph array. Huge ass chickens! Huge ass chickens. And they blow up too! Cool. Now the thing about the Devastator is actually, if you've seen that, it basically hits somebody, goes off and hits somebody else, and that's just amazing. Oh well, I'm gonna skip the first cutscene here, because we already seen it, but I have enough to buy the ryno.
Oh, this thing is heavy! Yeah, try carrying it around in your trench coat for 2 months.
Thank you, sir. We'll be sure to tell everyone about your services.
Listen, you little twerp. If you tell anyone what you saw or what we talked about...
Do I even have to say it?
Yous two have a nice day.
Yeah, I am on a different... actual, what was it called? I'm on a different resolution, because I'm going to be recording something else after this, and... Well, let's just say I went down 720 instead of 1080, though I'm not even uploading 1080, so it doesn't really even matter. But now, let's see, we've shown off all of those, a Devastator. We've yet to show off the Mind Glove. The Mind Glove's not too much better, but it's pretty good. No, want the Mind Glove. Basically, better explosions. Now let's take the Suck Cannon. Big thing about the Suck Cannon is that it gets a much higher ammo capacity. And also the impact does a lot more damage. Now if I'm right, we actually showed off all the gold weapons. Now that I played this game, I don't know how many times. Actually, this is my 4th playthrough to get this. Now this is the Rhino. This fucks up everything. Basically, it's a missile launcher, and it shoots off many, many missiles. Yeah, that's just awesome. That's all the weapons in the game. I spent hours and hours and hours. Even today, I played the entire game through at least once today. And no. Oh well. There are actually a couple of cheats you can get in the game. The only ones I'm actually using at the moment are levels of mirrored. If you're ever going for a challenge playthrough, you have to beat the game at least once and be on a challenge playthrough to use these cheats. But definitely use a mirror world cheat, because there's like 2 different ways you can actually get it. But there's, big-headed enemies, big-headed NPCs, like Ratchet and Clank have big heads. I believe there's maybe one for small heads. There's a couple of different things that you can actually do, just for a little bit of fun. But let's just say these are the last things I'm going to be showing. First off, the making of video.
Prepare to be transported to a brilliant sci-fi universe filled with imaginative characters, high-tech weapons and gadgets, and unprecedented action-packed shooting adventure. Welcome to the brave new world of Ratchet and Clank.
When we started talking about the ideas behind Ratchet and Clank, this character that rockets from planet to planet with weapons and gadgets, well, weapons suddenly jumped to the foreground. Ratchet lives on a backwater planet out in the edges of the galaxy.
He's a tinkerer, loves to put things together and take them apart to see how they work, very curious.
He's got this really strong thirst for adventure. And lucky for him, he gets to meet Clank, which allows him to travel to new worlds.
And Ratchet and Clank meet each other, but they don't necessarily get along.
Ratchet just wants to go out and blow stuff up and have a good time, and Clank is much more serious about accomplishing his goals.
Showcasing an impressive arsenal of state-of-the-art and radical weapons and gadgets, Ratchet and Clank delivers the future of entertainment here and now.
When you get weapons in this game, there's such immediate gratification. You can go out and blow the crap out of everything.
With the gadgets, we wanted to make sure that there was a lot of different options for the player when they're playing to kind of explore a lot of different ways to kind of cause some havoc and destruction.
There's the Tesla Claw, which shoots a bolt of electricity out, which actually picks characters up and throws them mid-air, and they explode. You've got the Suck Cannon, which allows you to suck characters in and hold them and fire them back out. The ryno is an acronym for Rip Ya a New One, and you just stand back, fire that thing, and it destroys anything in its way.
I love the pyrocity. I'm not sure what that says about me.
One of the most unique weapons we have is the Visibomb.
It's awfully fun to cruise around the level from the bird's eye view and then target an enemy on the ground and just blow them up.
We were really surprised how quickly Ratchet came together. Ratchet started as this really small, scrappy cat-type thing, then kind of a much taller dog-like creature. And what I ended up doing was actually taking these two forms and putting them together, and that's pretty much how we ended up with them.
As artists, we've set a really high standard for what we want to achieve in this game, but it feels really good to know that the programmers, the designers, everybody has set equally high standards.
Everybody who comes on board here is excellent at what they do and have really high expectations of delivering excellence.
When someone plays an Insomniac game, they can see anywhere they look in the game, there's an attention to detail, quality, as well as technical performance that is never lacking.
Developed by Insomniac Games, Ratchet and Clank is the development team's first entertainment venture for the PlayStation 2.
We knew we had to come up with something that was going to raise the bar even farther than Spyro had as far as action platformers went. And that's where Ratchet and Clank came from. We're actually expanding the genre. We're trying to break out of what people typically consider the action platformer or character action game genre.
One of the big differences between Spyro and Ratchet is being able to animate this stuff on the PS2.
In a single level of this game, there's probably more art than was in an entire game on one of our PS1 releases.
Every single level of the game, we bring forth something new for the player to do. By the 5th or 6th level of this game, we are up to the complexity of the strongest titles in the category, and there's a lot of levels in this game.
It's a very deep machine. We've written immense amounts of code and assembly language, probably more than 100,000 lines compared to what we did on the PS1. You know, more by a factor of 10.
We can have very rich, detailed environments. We can have lots of enemies attacking you at once with their different behaviors. The AI has become more complex. With faster processor speeds, we can have many ships and planes and vehicles just traveling through to breathe life into the environments.
There's loads and loads of stuff wherever you look. There's detail, there's movement, explosions. It's a busy world.
We're not just creating these environments and expecting them to sit there and expecting people to say, wow, your polygons are so pretty. The point is, it's alive, and there's a lot going on. It's not a static universe, it's an interactive universe, and you interact with it.
This game has a lot of great things: art, technology, design, power from the PlayStation 2, but the best part of it is you get to blow shit up.
With a team of talented designers, programmers, artists, and animators, Insomniac Games raises the bar and delivers another captivating game only for the PlayStation 2.
When I tell people about what I do for a living, like, that's not work. It's fun.
The Insomniacs don't take themselves too seriously, and people love to come to work and just have a good time, and I think that really is shown in our characters.
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy.
We, as a company, are committed to giving our games a lot of humor. We use a little bit more sarcasm, and the humor's a little bit more biting.
With an immense arsenal of gadgets and weapons, innovative gameplay mechanics, an evolving economic system, unparalleled technology, and vibrantly detailed graphics, Ratchet and Clank is a galaxy-stomping, adrenaline-soaked masterpiece.
We've gone out of our way to make this thing the largest, loudest, most active world we could possibly think of.
What Insomniac has done with this game blows my mind every time I see it. Like, I just sit in awe and stare at the visual material and just the all-encompassing feel that this game offers.
There are a lot of things that the players have to do, a lot of things that players have to keep in mind, but when it comes down to it, it's really just about blowing shit up.
Blow up a lot of shit.
Blow up.
Blowing shit up.
Ratchet and Clank, coming to a galaxy near you.
Yeah, like they said, it's all about blowing shit up. And that's definitely one of the reasons I actually got into this game. This game was just beautiful, just cool. All of the things that you get at your disposal, everything just got to me. There were plenty of levels. As they actually said, pretty much every single level brought something new. From Novalis, we got the helipack from Metropolis. We started going and getting some more of the gadgets, the swing shot. We started using wall jumping, and Iridia. There were other moves that we had to start using. The shimmying and stuff. And Eudor, we actually had to use the trespasser for a bit more of more swing shot courses. The bolt crank, the first time we actually had to use the bolt crank, and it just continued more and more. The grind boots in the next level. Not to mention the Clank part and Blackwater City, the hover boots. First time we actually really had to go swimming. The Hydro Displacer gadget, Battalier. We got to use Turret, the Magna boots, and not to mention another grind boot section. Each and every single level just added more and more stuff, and the game's cool. Even near the end of the game, we were still getting new shit. We were getting the Hologars, we got to use Giant Clank. Plenty of stuff in this game. And most of it was cool. I do love this series, and you can tell. Watching the making of video just made me smile even after I've been playing this game, and I beat this game already today. Again. To be honest, I've basically gone and played the game 1 1/3 times today. But oh well, let's go see the commercials. There's a couple of commercials here.
That is Corey. He's helping us with our inflatable decoy test for Ratchet and Clank. Oh, man.
The inflatable decoy, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Okay, Pete here is going to try to hit, that target with the Devastator, a rocket launcher designed for Ratchet and Clank. Oh, man! Oh!
The Devastator, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
That is the Morph Array, and that, of course, is Jerry. The Morph Array is used in Ratchet and Clank to turn your enemies into chickens.
No, wait, before you do that, just explain to me how it's gonna work.
Oh, it worked! Jerry's a chicken! Are you sure we can turn him back? Jerry?
The Morph Array, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
Once again, I love this game. I still remember the Devastator ad and the Morph Array ad. Not so much Decoy Glove ad, but I've probably seen that one too. Now, because this is the HD version, I'm going to say one little thing about the trophies as my final thoughts. You already know what I think about this game. Oh shit. Sync operation. Oh well, I'll say something else. I'm going to be playing Ratchet and Clank Going Commando kind of soon, and not necessarily immediately after this, but a couple of weeks, maybe late May, early June. This is one of the things. I'm hoping to go to the Too Many Games convention at the end of June, and this will be one of those easy games. Going Commando will be one of those easy games I can just play through almost entirely, and that'll be fun. But Ratchet and Clank, a lot of these actual trophies are pretty easy to get. Get all gold bows, get all skill points, get all 10 gold weapons. Fuck you, game. Oh, defeat Chairman Drek, Speedy. There's a lot of things that you can actually get. Obtain the Ryno. All of them are actually pretty easy to get, except for one. This is the entire reason why I wanted to actually go and talk about it. Bolt Collect It. When I seen this trophy on PlayStation3Trophies.org, I, like many other people, thought it was a little mistake, and it said it was going to be 100,000 bolts. Because that's fucking sensible. 1,000,000 bolts means you're going to be playing this game around 5 to 6 times consecutively. You don't have to get 1,000,000 bolts within one actual, well, what I'm trying to say is you don't need to have 1,000,000 bolts in your bank at once. You have to gain 1,000,000 bolts. You can spend them however you want, but you have to actually get 1,000,000 throughout multiple playthroughs. And fuck that. But with the amount of glitches I've been finding, I'm thinking Idle Minds kind of did a little bit of a shitty job. But that's just me being pissed off about Going Commando and the shitty job they did with that. Oh well. See ya, everybody. This was Ratchet and Clank, the first game in my favorite series ever, and I can definitely say that. See ya, everybody.